Welcome back, folks. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy. I am a Canva coach and a Canva community certified trainer. And today I'm answering a question from one of our members in the community who wanted to know how to create a transparent border around text. So let's get started. I'm going to go over to one of my favorite apps. Now, I'm only going there to type some text. You can use any text that you like. But I'm going to go over to apps and I'm going to search for Typecraft. This is what it looks like. Now, this is a Canva Pro app, but again, you don't have to use this. All we need is some text. But in here, I'm going to type finish line. And I'm going to change the font to the font that I want to use. It's called Beaver Punch. This is what it looks like. So this is really the only reason why I am using this font today. I'm going to bring the two words closer together by eliminating the space in between those two words. So I'm going to come over here to spacing, and I'm going to reduce the line spacing till about there. Now I don't need a border or anything like that. I'm going to leave it like this. And if you want, you can also use one of these warp effects if you want. They've got a whole bunch here that you can use. I'm going to add this to my design. This is what it's going to look like. I'm just going to make that a little bit larger like this. And I'm going to download this because I'm going to need an image for my next part. So I'm going to click download. I need this image to be transparent. And again, I'm just going to click download and that will download that image. I'm going to go over to my uploads. And I'm going to place this checkered background on my workspace. I'm now going to go over to my apps area again, and we're going to use an app called Clipping Mask. This is what it looks like right here. I'm going to choose this background and I'm going to click on the purple button to say Start Masking. I'm going to click on Image and I'm going to go back to choose a file. And that's going to be the text image that I just downloaded. So here it is right here. I'm just going to make that a little bit larger. Like this. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to say add to design. And I'm going to place that on a new page. Here it is right here. Let's take a closer look at that. This is what it is looking like. So now comes the fun part. We're going to go over back to our apps section. And we're going to search for an app called Image Outliner. This is what it looks like right here. I'm going to click that. And with our image selected, I'm going to start adding a few outlines. The first outline I'm going to add is a very thin black border around the word or words finish line. So for my first layer, I'm actually going to change the color to black. And over here, we're going to see that we're going to get a preview, but I want to make that line a little bit thinner. So over here where it says outline width, I'm going to make that a little bit thinner like that. I'm going to go ahead and add another layer. And I'm going to leave that layer as green for now. I'll come down, I'm going to add another layer. For this layer, my final layer, I'm going to change it to a bright red. So I'm just going to bring this blue circle all the way down to the end, and I'll bring this right here. Let's go back up and take a look and see what that looks like. So we can see that red outline on top. Now, I'm going to come back down to this second layer. And for the second layer, what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring down the opacity. So I'm actually going to make it transparent. And we can see now that that green color is now gone. But what I'm going to do is, and I want you to notice this, we can see right now that that transparent outline is thin, which is allowing that the next outline, which is the red one, to kind of outline all of the letters individually. But if we increase the outline width of the middle layer, we can see now that it actually starts to break up that outline, that red outline, and the transparent outline starts to take over. I'm going to add another page, and I'm going to add this design just so that we can take a closer look at it. So here it is right here. This is the outline. Now let's come back to the middle layer and let's decrease it back. And let's add this one to our design just so that we can take a look at them side by side, and you can decide which one do you like best. The one where there's a little bit of area that's transparent. This one here where we can see all the letters defined. And let's do one more where we're increasing that middle transparent outline even more. So let's come back to that green layer and let's just increase the outline width a little bit longer until we don't see any red anymore. So let me make that a lot larger and let's add that one to our workspace. So this is what that is going to look like. Right now, that red outline is just going around the whole image. There's no individualized outline for the letters, and that's what that is going to look like right there. So what do you guys think? Which option do you like best? I think any of these can really be used for different situations. Let me change the background color just so you can see that it is transparent. Here we go right here, and we can see that the outline is 100% transparent, which makes it perfect for t-shirt design, sublimation, DTF, and probably a gazillion other things. Guys, this is pretty much it. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Now, if you learned anything in this video, press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. And if you can, please hype this video. All right, guys, for now, I'm going to say bye-bye until next time. Bye now.